Today I was sitting at the park and I was meditating, and about 50 feet away from me there was a kid playing on the playground and his mom was chilling with him, and he saw me sitting underneath the tree looking all cool and stoic like the Buddha. I was sitting upright and I looked awesome. And he asked his mom, "What's that guy over there doing?" And I didn't actually hear the mom answer him. I don't know what she said. But then the kid asked, why? Why is he doing that? Why? And I could imagine the mom was probably a little bit stumped, because how would you answer that? If a kid asked why that guy is meditating, what would your answer be? Oh, maybe it helps him be more calm, or maybe it helps still his mind. And those are all good answers. But I was thinking, what would my answer be if the kid came up to me and asked me why I was meditating? How would I answer him? And this is what I wanted this video to be. Meditation is something that has completely changed my life over the last 8 years. It's something I've done pretty much every single day. I've been on many retreats. I've done many different practices, and it is something that has completely turned my life around from a place of constant addiction. I was really addicted to video games, League of Legends, a lot of porn, a lot of smoking weed, a lot of eating junk food. And I have an addictive personality, more so than most people, where I'll just endlessly press the dopamine button over and over and over and over and over again until I got so depressed. I felt angry all the time. I remember sitting in my room just so pissed off at my video game, pissed off at myself, feeling worthless, feeling low confidence, sucking with girls and not knowing what to do with my life and not knowing how to be happy. That was the core problem. I just couldn't stop chasing pleasure endlessly. So I got from that place to where I am today, where I have very few addictions. At all, actually. I've quit porn, quit weed, quit video games. I coach my clients full time. I make these YouTube videos. I hang out in nature. I eat super healthy. I meditate every day. I read books, and I just enjoy my life. And I feel really good. I feel proud of myself and confident. And this has been a long journey over the last 8 years. And I wanted to tell you why I was able to do this. So when I was 16 years old, I was so depressed that I found a teacher online. And since I sucked with girls so much, I was searching how to be attractive to girls. And there was this guy explaining self-actualization and how to be the best version of yourself. Then he told me one of the most important self-actualization practices that exists in order to actually become the best version of yourself. One of the best things you can do for yourself is to meditate every single day. Now, why meditate every single day? That kind of makes no sense. Well, the way he explained it to me made a lot of sense. He said, your mind is at the center of your life. All the results that you're getting right now in your money, in your relationship, in your health, in your fulfillment, in your confidence, in your creativity, in your art, the way your body looks, all of this, every result that you get in your life, your friends, your social circle, your status, all of it is a direct one-to-one reflection of your mind. And even if you say, no, Adam, no, it's not my mind, it's the economy is why I have no money. It's those assholes at my job. It's the assholes at my high school or at my work that are the reason why I'm not popular. Or it's my girlfriend, she's being a bitch. or this or that. See, even if you say that it's not your mind, notice how that's your mind. So if you say, oh, it's actually the economy is why I'm broke. Yeah, that's your mind. So if you say, no, Adam, it's not my mind. Yeah, that is your mind. You saying it's not your mind, that's part of your mind. You are the cause, you're the center of your life. And what my teacher told me, my first teacher that I found on YouTube, Leo from actualize.org, he said, if you want to actualize your full potential in life so you can feel passionate, you can feel engaged with your life, you can feel like your life is meaningful, like you're excited to wake up in the morning, like you have deep clarity and understanding of what life is, you feel connected to nature, you feel confident and proud of yourself, you become the best version of yourself. If that's what you want, it starts with your mind, working on your mind. And one of the best ways, actually probably the best way to work on your mind is through the practice of daily meditation. Now, he told me that meditation only really works if you do it as a daily habit. It's not something that you can do once a week. You can't do it once a month, not for 5 minutes at night once in a while. It's something that really, really, really only works if you do it every single day for a minimum of 20 minutes. And you have to be patient. This is what he told me, and this is why I've been doing it for the last 8 years, and it's changed my life so much. He told me that meditation is something that gives you exponential results. So in the beginning, for the first year, you're not going to get any results. It's going to seem like you're going backwards. It's going to get worse before it gets better. So for the first couple months, you're going to be lost in thoughts. You're going to be confused. Am I doing this right? Am I sitting properly? Perhaps I used the wrong technique, or maybe this is all bullshit, or maybe I'm just not good at it. I'm too distracted. You can have all this doubt because you're not going to know what to do. Your mind is going to go, sometimes it feels like it's going crazy. You're going to think about 100 different things at once. You're going to have your own private sexual fantasies in your mind as you're supposed to be meditating. You're going to have all sorts of daydreams and thoughts of inappropriate things, murdering your parents and your girlfriend and so forth. Your mind is a little bit off the wall. There's a lot of stuff in there, right? So the point is to stick with it for the long run, and remember that the first couple years you're going to see slow results. They're going to be slow, but like an exponential growth curve, the results compound, and they get exponentially better as the years go on. So by the time you're 5 years in, you're going to be like, wow, this is a night and day difference in my overall level of consciousness, my energy, my mood, my mental clarity, my intelligence, my creativity. All of this, my compassion, my kindness, my ability to listen to others and to be a good person, all of this is significantly easier. I can catch myself judging myself. I can catch myself judging others. I can more easily let go of distracting thoughts, of anxious thoughts, of craving thoughts. I can more easily quit addictions and this kind of stuff. After a couple years, you really start to taste the fruits. But here's the sad truth. 99% of people never get there just because they don't have the vision. They're not invested in the long haul. Society has conditioned us to be quick fix junkies. We want every result in our life to be quick, to require no effort, to be a simple, easy 1, 2, 3 step formula magic pill. We want everything to be a magic pill. Oh, you're depressed? There's a pill for that. Oh, you don't know how to talk to girls? Well, there's an app for that. Oh, you don't know how to make money? Oh, there's an app for that too. Or here, buy my course and you'll make $10,000 a month within the first 6 weeks or whatever. So we have a quick fix mentality deeply ingrained in our culture that is a result of marketing. Business marketing is actually, it's just more profitable to market something if you're promising a awesome result in a short amount of time. It increases profits. So it's not any one particular person's fault. It's just, that's our culture. We have the capitalist culture, which promotes a quick fix mentality. So this is deeply ingrained in your mind. All of us want something for nothing. And unfortunately, that does not work when it comes to your mental health, when it comes to your self-actualization and mastering your psychology. Not just shoring up weaknesses or sicknesses. A lot of clinical psychology is about treating people who are sick. So when you feel depressed, you go to a psychologist and he tries to get you up to the average, to make you a functioning member of society. Or if you're severely addicted to something, they help you to quit so they can make you an average functioning member of society. But meditation is not only for people who are sick, who are depressed and sad, it is also for people who are interested in self-actualizing. So not just being an average member of society, but actually going far above and beyond the average. Raising yourself above the center of gravity of your culture to become a leader, to become more cognitively developed, more psychologically developed, more emotionally mature than your friends, than your family. This is something that takes work. It's not going to be given to you by default. You have to invest into your psychological maturity and your psychological development on a daily basis. And my teacher told me that one of the best way to do that is with a daily meditation practice. Now, in addition to daily meditation, one of the best tips I can give you to stay consistent with this. Now, I have other videos like how to actually meditate. This isn't a how to meditate video. This is more why I meditate and how to, I want to give you the mindset and the vision and the actual practice. I'll leave a link in the description. You can go check that out for the how-to. So in addition to the daily habit of at least minimum 20 minutes, it can be a simple watching the breath kind of meditation, letting thoughts pass, letting them go. It doesn't have to be too complicated. As long as you have a pretty good posture, you're not lying in your bed tucked in, playing a lullaby as you're meditating, because that won't work. You'll fall asleep. You got to sit upright, either in a chair or cross-legged. You can just watch the movement of the breathing. You can count your breaths. So that's a pretty good practice for beginners. Just count your breaths. 1, 2. You got distracted by a thought, okay, and then you just notice that. You can say thinking to yourself, or you can just catch your thought, and then you just go back, start from 1 again. 1, 2. So see how high you can get without getting distracted but by a thought. See if you can get to 10. That's a very simple kind of basic meditation. I'll leave a more high quality guide in the description. And that actually bridges us into our next point. In addition to the daily practice, what is so essential, what makes all the difference between someone who stays consistent for the long run, who actually gets the results for the long run, this makes the difference between the person who does it for a month and then quits forever, or the person who does it consistently day in and day out for 10 years. What's the difference there? There's a massive difference in psychology. The main thing that makes the difference, very important, is the study of personal development and meditation. So in Buddhism, for example, when you're training to be a monk, they mix study and practice together. So around half the time, you're studying the Dharma, which is the Buddhist teaching. So you're studying how to meditate, how the mind works, the Buddha's sutras, and all of the different hindrances and the rules, the precepts, don't kill, don't steal. So they're studying the theory. That's half the work. And then the other half of the work is they do the actual practice. So they'll sit, they'll chant, or they'll meditate, they'll pray, and they'll actually do the practice. So this is so important. You can't meditate without being a scholar of the theory. This is what makes the difference. You have to actually be interested in meditation and learning it. And you got to find different practices. Try some different practices. Change it up. Keep it interesting for yourself. In the beginning, try 5 or 10 different practices. Do one a month. Realistically, what really helps you to stay consistent, what helps me to stay consistent, is reading spiritual books before I go to bed. It could be something like the Bhagavad Gita, the Dhammapada, the Upanishads. I love those. And I also have a lot of amazing spiritual books on my book list, which you can get for free at the link in the description. You join my free community there. There's a book list in there. That's something I've been working on for a while. And if you grab some of the books on there from Amazon or from wherever, read those at night before you go to bed, or even when you wake up in the morning, and make it a habit. Read one of those books per month. And that is really what makes the difference between someone who actually reaps the results from meditation, who actually transforms their mind from the inside out, who actually purifies their heart of anger, aggression, craving, lust, desire. You can become more equanimous, more balanced, and more peaceful inside, more loving and joyous and blissful, and more of a good person. You can transform yourself from the inside out, but it requires these two things: practice daily and study daily, even just for 20 minutes. So 20 minutes of study, 20 minutes of practice. That's how you stay consistent. You can't stay consistent if you watch one video about it and then you forget. Okay, you need someone else. You need a teacher or a guide to motivate you along the path. And that's what I'm here to do. So if you're interested in that, you could subscribe. I'm making more videos every single day, or once a week, or I upload pretty consistently, and I'm interested in helping you to become the best version of yourself through things like meditation, also through things like reading, like cleaning up your diet, like working on your dating skills, your money, discovering what you're passionate about, your life purpose, showing up creatively as the best version of yourself in a confident way, getting clear about who you are, what your strengths are, what your zone of genius is, your passions. All of this is something I've been working on very seriously for the last 8 years, and I'm really excited to share all that stuff with you. So you can join my free community in the description. That's where I have a lot of organized resources there that is getting built up every single day, and that'll help you to stay consistent with this self-actualization journey, all right? Also, you can check out that video there to give you some more context for what the whole vision is of this channel. And I hope this was helpful for you and inspiring. Yeah, man, last thing I want to say, meditation. It really makes all the difference. It really does. And it's something that you want to take seriously. in your life. And I hope to inspire you and to help you do that. Okay, bye.